Tiny Cat, I think this legend is an allegory about you. That's what they had in mind when they came up with this game, Tiny Cat. Oh my gosh. Look at his majestic mustache. What a good boy. You know, I wore the Pixel Heart glasses, and then I realized this might be like the only Zelda game where Zelda doesn't have hearts for a life meter. But hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Zelda II, The Adventure of Zelda. Dagger, how are you? I'll see you in the chat. And we are about to finish the game, I'm pretty sure. This is the finale? And I already got harmed, and we're headed to the Fungeon, everybody. That is a portmanteau of Final Dungeon. But speaking of portmanteau, I'm gonna pour myself a drink here, and it turns out that we may have missed a donation during this morning stream, because we did not notice that Arm for Now had donated $5, so that's why I'm starting with 5 reps to go in the to-go counter. And we're doing curls today. Dagger and Nicholas D. Is that KarmaJolt? It's been too long, so I don't remember how you look. I look like this, Nicholas D. Bless her, Avis. Would have been in the morning stream, but I was at the Halloween parade. What were you dressed as? Wahoo Luigi, aka Ken. Have you tried NES Championships? Yeah, that's the game that basically has a whole bunch of, like, NES speed challenges, right? But yeah, I mean, no, I have not tried it, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Karma, want to make a deal? You bet, Nicholas D. I love deals. Is that what the D stands for in your name? Nicholas Deal Guy. I don't know why it makes that sound when you cross the ocean. In the original game, it was the do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and, like, that sound effect doesn't come back in this game. Maybe they decided to try something new here, because they're like, oh, second Zelda game, you can't have the same, you found a secret sound effect. $100 to play Alundra next. Nicholas D. Alright, with the caveat that by next, you mean that's a good deal. That's a good deal, but here's the thing. I still am trying to finish all of the SNES Classic games. I want to alter the terms of the deal, Nicholas D. How about after I finish Zelda II... What else am I in the middle of? And Kirby's Dream Course. I will do Alundra. If my computer can handle it. But I gotta get back to you on that. How much I gotta pay you to finally play Guardian Legend? Oh my god, I'm getting so many requests right now. For good games. For good games that I am genuinely interested in and I will eventually play at some point in my life. Wahoo Luigi? We'll talk about it. I love Guardian Legend, says Nicholas D. Still gotta finish Breath of Fire 2. Yeah, no, Dagger, and I do want to point out that, yes, I am in the middle of a lot of games. And I have some games lined up because I need to finish the SNES Classic. But I also love money. So possibly I will consider the requests. Nicholas D, like, I could just, like, emulate Alundra, right? Or is there, like, a legit way to play it? Karma, sign here, here, and here. Nicholas D, you know I can't read or write. But I thought you couldn't be bought for what to play next. Who said that? Ken, I think the rule forever has been, don't bother me with it. Money doesn't bother me. That sounds so sleazy of me to say, but also this is what I do for a living, and, like, I don't mind playing video games if someone wants to pay me. No, and again, like, those... I do want to reiterate that, like, those are games that have seemed cool to me. I actually ducked there, and it worked out. Oh boy. I think in order to go to the Fungeon, I do have to go through this lava. Oh. And I should say the spell is useful around here, just to, like, get rid of those guys from the ceiling. And flying enemies. The spell actually is really cheap once you get to magic level 8. I kind of forgot that they would fall directly down on me there. But when you're in this lava section, go all the way to the right here, and you will find a red potion. Very handy on your journey. So you can get some life back at least. Ooh, look at that, I have almost full magic Jackspot and Super Taco. I can send you a real copy of Guardian Legend for this. No other way to play. Oh my gosh, Ken. Yeah, guys, hit me up on Discord. Send me a DM. I don't like paying rent. I don't think Link does either with the way he loots castles. We need some health, my guy. Yo, Jackspot. Instead, I'm drinking a drink. Let's go to the left. Ah, yes, so... Oh, I got some magic there. The random encounters in this area are actually pretty dangerous, just because it's super easy to get knocked into the lava by random dudes. Wait a second. Nicholas D. Oh my gosh. With the cool 1,000 Swedish krona, which apparently, according to Google, is roughly 106 US dollars. Oh my gosh, Nicholas D. Everyone put the D in the chat. I've got a lot of curls to go. This contract is not legally binding, but an agreement between friends. Karma shall bump Alundra to the top of the lists under Zelda II and the SNES Classic games and any other he is currently in the middle of playing. Love you, man. Hey, Nicholas D. Red Spooper Chat is right. Rogue Effects, that's the name of a fish, right? Hey, Nicholas D, thank you so much. Holy cow. All right. Nicholas D, how about just generally this? I will start Alundra before Christmas of this year. But, oh my gosh, I think I have to do this to the 2-go counter, 111. Hey, Nicholas D, thank you so much. Yeah, put the D in the chat, everybody. Michael, what's going on? Sounds good to me, says Nicholas D. Hey, appreciate you. Well, Merry Christmas to both of us, I guess. Hey. But first, I have to play this game because it is very good. And Dagger gave a cool $5 saying, Nick D is like a father to us all. Robopon for the SNES. Yeah, so Dagger posted a screenshot in my chat that says that exact quote from, I guess, a game called Robopon. Tell me about that, Dagger? And everyone put the Dagger in the chat. Suddenly, we have 116 freaking curls to go. I'm gonna be the most jacked Misty in all of Halloween Town. I did try on my Halloween costume today. Shoot. You know what? I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna reset the encounter. You want to make this jump before this guy gets up to the wall there, because then it becomes really annoying. You know what? Bye. Let's just spell those eyeballs. This guy is annoying. There we go. Okay. I got some good timing there. But yeah, these encounters, as you can see, pretty dangerous. Oop! Barely made that jump. Probably should have used the jump spell to be safe. Kill that guy to be safe. But it's just super easy to get knocked into the lava by any of these enemies. Oh my god. I was waiting for him to open his eyeball so I could, like, hit him. But then he traveled very far. Misty Lady is a good song by Cassiopeia? Avis? You always have this obscure music knowledge, and I appreciate that. Oakley, what's going on? Yo, the Valley of Death, and a KarmaJolt mug. Thank you for noticing, Oakley the Needle. I spam shields 3x on the last encounter. More shield magic, less damage. Wait, Blesser, you can... I thought casting shield multiple times would just be redundant. But the effect is cumulative? Let's go this way, I think. So yeah. Alright, good stab, KarmaJolt. Thanks, I learned that from my friend Dagger. I need that guy to come down. Or... I'll just do this again. He's watching so carefully. Shoot. That could have been dangerous. I blocked his spear. Ooh, look at that. Hate this guy. I think you want to kill this guy, even if you're going to the left of him. Because sometimes there can be some weird jank with, like, screen wraparound. I probably didn't want to do that, but I needed to know if there was something on this tile. So yeah, sometimes if this guy, like, exits off the right side of the screen and you're going to the left, it'll hit you, I want to say. I feel like that's happened to me before. Alright, let's go into this cave. That was weird. I guess you can kind of, like, go through those guys. Let's use a life spell here. Jexel, what's going on? Are you on Death Mountain? Be careful, Karma Link. Yeah, I'm headed to the Fungeon, everybody. Hey, everyone put the daggers and the D's in the chat. Thank you so much for the big donos. Cupid Punch. Zelda's reaction to taking damage is particularly Midwestern and is... Oh, yeah, That's a good point. Oh. See ya. I do love the boing sound effect when you like, pogo off an enemy. Oh, shoot. Backing up a little bit too far there. Level up's not particularly worth it right now, but, well, I guess you get an extra life. Oh, shoot. That guy had a mace, which is unblockable. If I get a level up at this point, instead of, like, being able to level any of my, stats, I get an extra life. Which, you know, is nice. I don't have enough for the life spell, so let's do whatever I can to survive here. Lucky. Oh, the B button didn't happen there. Nick, what cards did you sell? Says Cupid Punch. That's a great question. Okay, well, I'm at full health and stuff. Dang, that jump is really hard. But I happen to make it multiple times. There we go. That was kind of lucky. I barely timed those hits right. Ooh, Ooh, baby, look at this. We made it to the Fungeon. And if you come here before finishing all of the other temples, this, like, crazy lightning barrier will just block you and you can't get past it. It might even kill you if you touch it. I don't remember. Glasses changed to something cheesy? Yo, Gouda guy. I was actually looking at some smoked Gouda at the grocery store today. Decided against it for now. I'm trying to pull up these glasses in particular, which are stuck here. Oh my god. Tiny Cat, that wasn't even your fault this time. I just knocked over the microphone. Why not? Boom! Sorry, everyone. Rogue Effect, you are right. Gouda guy? Because I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight, and if I buy cheese, I'm going to finish it immediately. This theme is underrated, says Nicholas D. Said hi. UX109 said hi. Hey, welcome. This dungeon, this is the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon, and man, it is long and hard, so to speak. And it's just really big and easy to get lost, but I'm gonna simplify the path for you here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go to the left. I'm gonna go to the left and then down. Whoa. That crazy firebird is shooting fire at me. That's like a Charmander, I think. Can I get in on this guy? Oh my gosh. I got moidalized by that dude. He takes more hits than that? Okay, bye. Damn, that dude was, like, not worth interacting with. Oh, and you want to jump, like, here, probably. Because somewhere in that floor is an opening that you can fall through. It's a fake floor. Yeah, I probably should have just used Fairy to get by that guy. I didn't think he would take that many hits. But we're gonna go to the left. We're actually gonna intentionally go the wrong way because there is a way to make the wrong way right. And I've showed this off before. Yeah, I think this... Oh, wait, maybe this is the room that has a pit that you gotta jump over. I might have gotten it, everyone. Gosh dang it. And then I feel like I'm gonna get whooped, so let's use the life spell. Oh, those are fireballs. Yeah, I don't think you can block those. Yeah, you can't. And I kind of goofed here, shoot. Damn, I took, like, way too much damage there, and I'm low on magic, too. I've also lost a life. My god. I thought the first one would go first. I'm taking a ton of hits here that are absolutely not necessary, because I did not know how to approach this room. Reflect can block fire? Oh, you might be right, yeah. Or I could have at least shielded there. I'm gonna kill a random enemy here, hoping he drops me like a little bit of magic. 20 from that guy? Not 50? When all else fails, use fire. Oh, could I have fired them back? And I am gonna go down this first elevator and then go back to the left. Do I need fairy here? Yeah, I might need enough magic for this. I wonder if there's like a red potion somewhere I can get. Or possibly I could farm these guys to get magic. Yeah, I just need like a little jar here. This dungeon might take me a couple tries, because it's tough. Robert R., what's going on? Sears! My friend wants to know your favorite Zelda game. I really think that, like, the Oracle games are in the conversation for best game. The Game Boy ones. Game Boy Color, I should say. No blue jars? Just a quick hello, KJ. Game's about to start, and I gotta get my Dodgers hater on. Hey, yeah. You rooting for the Blue Jays? Axdambient. Oracle of Seasons, my favorite as well, says Robert R. Link to the Past, says Jexel. Looks hard to me, I mean, says William Exum. This game's freaking hard. So was the first game, for that matter. I need a blue potion. Do any of those statues drop magic? Should I try it? Might be worth a shot. No. 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 Might not have been worth a shot. I don't think magic bubbles can drop items. Well then... Oh, baby! Okay, okay, okay. That guy had a red. Alright, let's use the fairy here. By the way, these elevators, you just hold up or down to operate them. And you can also do that in fairy form, which for some reason is funny to me. I'm gonna destroy a little bit of the bridge in my fairy form. And I think one of these rooms has a floor you can fall through. Yeah, it's that. Oh god, it's one of these fire chickens. Oh, it's a Blaziken! That's what it is. I really think this game gets an unfair rep as being hard. It's more unfair, if anything, especially if you don't know the tricks like where to get magic bottles, etc. I mean, it's hard, but it's not, like, impossible, you know? Look, can I bait this guy forward, possibly? Yeah, there you go. Ah, why does that flame? I don't know how that enemy works, and I'm not going to bother with him. Alright, I hope I'm going the correct way still. Like, basically, I think what you want to do in order to go the easy cheesy way is go left, down, and then every time you see an elevator, go down and keep going left. I don't blame you, it's not affecting him. Yo, Dark Zoma needs a remake treatment. Apparently it's gotten some fan remakes that are very cool. Wind Waker HD for me, says William Exum. Yeah, because I love Vladdy and miss his dad playing for us. Not really a baseball guy. Vladimir Guerrero? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, that's right. 50 bucks from that tiny spiky dude. That guy tried to get me. Oh, a big open room. Nothing wrong can happen here. Everything is... Oh my gosh. Do I fight him? Probably not. But I have to know. He only gave me 70 experience? Hold on, there's gotta be a way to get up there. I think you can. No red potion there. Ducko, what's going on? This looks annoying. I thought I was timing it there. I might need to use this, though. Ooh, a bubble got stuck. This is gonna be another one of those annoying jumping chickens. Used to be a Mormon, says William EXM. Wait, why are we talking about this? I must have missed a very important part of this conversation. Just gonna stab this skull a couple times. Don't mind me. Up. Alright, 20 points from that guy. Can I just run forward here? That makes me nervous. I know in a lot of the dungeons, like, if you just run forward during the sections where those little guys, those Medusa head kind of enemies pop up. Very reminiscent. Oh my gosh! Of Castlevania 2. But if you just run forward, they will fly right under you. Alright, I got some magic back. That's a good start. Giant blob guy. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. Good to catch alive, says Vicolai. Hey, welcome everybody. YouTube is still displaying names in a way that is stupid. So I'm seeing your @ rather than your chosen screen name. Speaking of chicken, wasn't there a spell that turns you into a chicken, or is my brain making that up? Mr. Bobo, someone was talking about how in the in like the PC 3D version, you can get a spell that turns you into a chicken. Didn't think I'd have to fight one of those guys on a bridge. Because you know how I hate bridges. I'm just gonna gun it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That was unfortunate. I probably should have hit that guy. Oh yeah, because we did determine that if you kill them, they actually, don't respawn, right? I'm gonna do this. Oh, that hit me? That was bad. Oh, he can jump this high, huh? Alright, I guess I fight him. Who are these bird people? They come back in like, Breath of the Wild, don't they? I just live there. But I'm on no extra lives here, and I need magic. Well, I got a pea bag instead. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth trying without the jump spell. Oh shoot, I needed to fairy. I don't think I'm making it, folks. This is the room where I want to be, though. Okay, so usually when you make it here, if you're on this top section going to the right, you make it over here and you realize, oh, it's a dead end. But there is a trick you can do where if you cast the jump spell, it's like really hard to manipulate, but if you can get one of these guys in like the exact right spot at the top of this wall, you can do like a full height jump and bounce off of him to get on top of the ceiling. But like, it's like really hard to manipulate. It's gonna take me a while, but we're doing it because we made it here. This is really the only way that I know how to get to the end of the dungeon, anyway. That was almost it. Wrong way. That was bad. That almost got me there anyway. Close. It'll happen. In the meantime, like, hopefully I can farm some magic potions. That was almost it. Oh, I thought that was it. I bounced really high there, too. I'll take it. Minus world. I'm trying, Sears. Alright, you gotta be much higher than I thought. If you know what I mean. Alright, give me that magic. Oh no. I might die. That's alright. I didn't expect to do this in one shot. Plus I gotta get to a lot of curls, apparently. Not dead yet, let's go! Dang it. Immediately died. This'll work eventually. That was it, I think. That was at least a pretty good height. Maybe add the jump spell to it. That's what I did, Yoda guy. You mean give that guy the jump spell? It has to be pretty darn perfect. Oh, come on. I want that. I don't think it has to be pixel perfect, but it is hard. I've done it a couple times. I've done this probably a dozen times. That guy only took one hit, I guess because I softened him up before he exited the screen. Oh, I thought I made it for a second. Oh, there it is. Okay, so maybe you have to let go of the down arrow at some point. But if you use the jump spell to bounce off of a dude like that, with your down thrust right at the top of the screen, you can get up to the ceiling there. Walk to the right, then walk back to the left, you'll be on the lower level, and then you can break through that block to get here. And that's a pretty good way to, like, not only simplify the dungeon, but skip a bunch of stuff. And I immediately died and got a game over. Bless her. We're gonna have to do that again. Okay, so the good news is, if you get a game over in the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon, you don't have to go through Death Valley again. Rewind, Avis, nah, I was toast. But what I should do is some curls, thanks to Nicholas D and Dagger and Arm for Now, who donated last stream, and I guess I just missed the donation. Yeah, Sears? I knew you were gonna say it. Alright. Kathleen F. Now you know what to do. I think I do. Let's do 20 curls. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Because that's a prime number. No, it's not. It's divisible by 7. Oh, this is live, says Play-Doh Maker. That's true. Double Kirby arm. What do you mean by that, Sears? I've only got one Kirby arm. Okay, so how many did we just do? 21? That would be that, right? That's about right. "23 is prime." It's also Jordan's number. Okay. So, yeah, I kind of forgotten about that until right before it happened. But if you get a game over in the Fungeon, it just sends you back to the beginning of the Fungeon and you have 3 lives. You know what? F this guy. Oh, that doesn't kill him? What a huge waste. That guy is not worth killing. 200 points? Yeah, that's not worth doing. Simon D! How are you? So yeah, maybe this area doesn't have... Oh, it does. Never mind. And by the way, the blobs in this dungeon? Even the blobs are strong. Okay, so it's like 2 squares right after this pillar. Pillar. That's the area where you gotta jump in pretty much every room that looks like this, I think. Hold on one second, I'm getting a lot of texts. Ah, it's just my family. Nah, my brother's talking about football or something. Just want to say I see your shorts content all the time and I love it. Glad I caught your live for the first time. Yo. Logan H. Welcome. Thank you so much. Great compliment. Appreciate you. I just did 21 bicep curls with 20-pound weights because... Nicholas D donated, and so did Dagger. And a couple other people. But hey, welcome. Oops. I don't know why I tried to slide under him there. I tried to duck. Excuse me. Holistic Jedi says, everyone spam the L in the chat for Logan? You know what? Sure. And an H for Holistic Jedi. Okay, actually, let's do this. Reflect is kind of cheap now that I have, like, high-level magic. Donk. Yeah, that makes that so much easier. That's a great tip, thank you. God, I'm supposed to be good at video games, but I guess I didn't know that. And I got rewarded for it. I got my reflect back. Thank you, Avis. Okay, and we did discover that one of these has a red potion in it. That's gotta respawn, right? We'll find it. It's this guy. I mean, this guy. And I am gonna life one more time as my magic is increasing. Maybe I shouldn't have waited that long with it. Let's ferry here. I know I have to ferry through this room. And I do love that the ferry can destroy the bridges that get destroyed when you walk on them. I'm just gonna make it really hard for the next guy, for the next adventurer. Not all L's are bad, because you can turn it into learning. Also Link. Yes, L is real. And let's go, Pikachu. Actually, standing stab is probably the safest bet against that guy, but once you're under his arc of fire, like you're within his range, where you're in his Roy zone, so to speak, where he, like, can't quite hit you with a fireball, he'll just spit him right over you. Okay, you can just walk forward here, and these guys won't hit you. They just barely missed your toesies there. But yeah, then you just stab him. But don't duck stab, because he will, like, jump over those every now and then. Oh my gosh, a crazy chicken who's throwing daggers. I didn't know about that. Bye. Where can I play this? Says Damage Waiver. I'm actually playing it on the Nintendo Switch, on that Nintendo Switch Online service. I'll do this. Oh, I didn't duck. I took a dumb hit there, everybody. And I wasted my magic. Kinda. So yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch, you can play it. It's also probably on the NES Classic. Goku White. Opinion on Balatro? Oh, Vicolai, don't play it. I have dropped way too many hours into that game. It's pronounced Balatro, says Rogue Effect. It's so simple and fun, and I like it too much. And it's one of those games where I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna play a little bit of this before bed, and then I blink, and an hour and a half has gone by. Yeah, Play-Doh Maker, when Sean R. was here, we were trying out some of my old NES games, and I could not get my copy of Zelda II, Adventure of Zelda, to work. Unfortunate. Oh. I didn't know that guy was hidden in a brick. Okay, don't unleash that beast. I forgot those guys are actually hurt by the sword beam. I already bought and uninstalled, and I want to re-download. Yeah, no, it's taken up a lot of my life recently, especially because my GF has gotten into it too. It's worth doing, I think. Shoot. I botched that. Oh, that hurt me a lot, actually, and took a bunch of my magic. I'm like that with Civilization. One little game before bed, gotta work tomorrow, then it's suddenly Thursday. Who else has a game where, like, you play it and then suddenly 3 hours have gone by? Okay, so that guy will hit me if I just run straight forward. The second guy, anyway. Didn't really want to do that, probably. I will be killing these guys to get a magic potion. Alright, I got one. But yeah, I think we did say that 1 in 6 enemies will drop an item. Roughly. Although the rules are a little more complicated than that, because it seems there are different kinds of, like, enemy types, I guess. Bye. Oh, I couldn't block that? Dang, that sucks. I'll take it, actually. Oh yeah, that's probably the pro play, is just to face the other way for a moment. So those guys spawn from the opposite side. What? That didn't get him? Oh, he jumped when I jumped. Kind of like that Ludacris song. Oh, I'm toast! This is my last life. You know what? Maybe I just want to avoid that guy. Didn't mean to do that. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that either. I was trying to block. Oh my god. He did like a really obnoxious pattern there. Follow me up here. Am I soft locked? No, actually that kills him if you just stab. Well, now I might not... Of course that guy hit me. I might not be able to do a cool trick now. Maybe I have enough magic for it. Oh, but I need to ferry here. I love that glitch, says Dracos. I might need to farm some of these guys again to get more blue magic potions. Living was the cool trick. Play-Doh maker? Sometimes I do that. Alright, we got back to this annoying room again, everyone. And I am going to be doing the thing. Let's get some magic, though. Alright, I have to farm like a bunch of blue potions, so... This might take a while, everybody. Maybe you should do some curls. Nah, I was off by a 0. Wait, what? What are we talking about? Dead. Okay, okay. There's 2. It's only every 6 enemies, right? So that was 1 guy. There's 2. I don't know. I'm calling them guys. That might be a lady. There's 3. 4. 5. And I heard that every 6th enemy drops a potion or a pea bag. Hey, look at that. That was the 6th. Alright, this is slow but reliable. Especially if I miss. Guys, it's like I forgot what to do. And I have to move around a little bit to respawn them, I think. Or maybe just take some time. No, it seems I have to move. Alright, I'm gonna get full magic. I'm actually gonna use the life spell, then get full magic. So yeah, I'm gonna be farming for a bit, everybody. You have to move to spawn them. Dracos, can you do it for me? I missed. Ah! Let's get like 2 more, I think. Nailed it. Okay, we're in pretty good shape, actually. Alright, this one gives me a blue, I think. Well, unless I fall straight through him. Okay, so once again I've used the jump spell. I am going to manipulate the position of this flying dude. And I'm going to down stab him, like, right at the height of my jump. As I'm moving... to try to jump to the top of this, this upper corner of the ceiling here. And I do think that I want to, like, let go of down and just hold right after I get, like, a good bounce off of him. Might as well do one of these, I think. Oh, I almost got there, I think. Let's get one more magic potion. Actually, in order to do a cool trick, I think I need full magic. Sorry, everyone. What are you sitting on, Mr. Jolt? Mr. Jolt was my father, Sears. But I'm sitting on Mr. Chair. What? Why did I say that? Your favorite chair, Sears. As far as I know. How many lives do I have? 0? Yeah, so if I farm all this up and then end up getting a game over, that'll be pretty bad. That'll be kind of embarrassing. Of course, I do have to face like 2 of the most notoriously difficult bosses in the history of the NES coming up next. So yeah, let's get full magic. Or at least close to it. Farming? I am, Stitch Pilot. For magic. For Gondor. Farming before going to market. Yes, that's it. Okay, so I kind of forgot the positioning you want here. It's something like this. You want your foot close to that brick there. Oh, that might have been it, but I executed it wrong. And I am letting go of down, like, just after I bounce off of this dude. I could have made it there, I think. Alright, so let's put, like, our front foot on this line here. Well, maybe a little bit forward to spawn that guy. Hey, there we go. Okay, and I bounced off of that dude, and I let go of down just to hold right on the D-pad. I went to the right room, then went back to the left, and now suddenly I'm down here. And you want to go through, I think, this block? Yeah, that'll drop you down. Holistic Jedi, we did it. And this way will take you to one of the final bosses, the penultimate boss, or the POS. I think I want the magic, but I don't want to use the life spell here. Oh boy, okay, I'm actually gonna save a save file here. Because coming up... Oh, look at this! I actually saved a file in that room that I was just trying to do that trick in. Probably so I could make a video a long time ago. A previous video. So coming up is one of the worst bosses in, like, all of every NES game. It's a big old bird, I guess, named Thunderbird. When you see it, you'll be like, that's not a bird. But there is a cool way to skip this boss. If you use the jump spell and the fairy spell, you want to jump about here to the top of the screen. I didn't do it quite right. I didn't get the timing right, everybody. So what you want to do is... Let's try this again. You want to use the jump spell to jump to the top of the screen. After you... I'm not getting it. Like, after this hole is, like, just off the screen to the left. Oh my gosh, this is annoying. Why did I kill this guy? He killed me. Okay. Gosh dang it. I just want to show off a glitch, game. Okay, so you want to use the jump spell and get, like, a full jump. And you want to be, like, really high up on the screen. As... I know what I'm doing wrong. Equip the fairy spell. And once that little hole is just to the left of the screen, you want to fairy at the top of the screen. And then tap the up arrow. I just did it far enough to the right there. You probably want to go a little bit farther to the right. But as long as you land on the ceiling here, you're fine. You did the first part right. Then what you want to do is get above the center of this part of the ceiling here. Yet again, equip the fairy spell, jump, hit select, then tap up, and you will fall down. And that will put you on a differenter ceiling. Now you can walk to the right, and you'll be in the room where you fight the Foss, aka the final boss, and you've just skipped Thunderbird, who's a big, scary, penultimate boss. And now you can just go on beating the game. But, like, let's actually back up and pretend I didn't do that. Otherwise, though, if you just want to beat the game, like, the normal way, you want to fall down here. Did I get hit on the way down? And then I think there's even a red potion somewhere in this room. Like, maybe in one of these bricks. Let's cast the life spell. I'm gonna destroy it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. In that brick down there, there's a red potion. And you're probably gonna need it for this boss. Watch out for this guy. No? No blobby dude there? Okay. But in this room with the, what do you call them? Columns. That's right. Shorts content, Simon D. In this room with the columns is where you fight Thunderbird, and man, is he or she or they annoying. They are completely invulnerable until you use the Thunder spell and turn them blue. But you cannot hit them with like an up thrust or a down thrust. You have to stab and dodge some fire. And it's kind of hard to see where the fire is going to drop. Man, that did a ton of damage. I probably should have shielded. It's not too late. I did very well there, as a matter of fact. Oh, that's probably the best I've ever done that boss. Oh, and it drops a key, as if you still need keys in this game. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, no locked doors in this dungeon, except for... not even here. Why did it give me a key? I don't think there are any key doors in this dungeon. But hey, this is the final boss. I don't know who that little gremlin guy with the shiny triangle was. But this is the real final boss of the game. And man, is he super difficult because he's just obnoxious to try to hit. Unless you duck in the corner and just mash the B button, this will win like 90% of the time. This, I swear to God, this guy is one of the hardest bosses in all of the Nintendo NES system, but you can absolutely cheese him just by sitting here and stabbing. Gremlin had the cheese. Yeah, Vigorous Apathy? I had the cheese strategy, too. Link, I'm an old man who, is part of the plot now. I'm cheering you on. Yeah, look at him, like, shaking his stick at me. Like, you did it! I'll shake my stick, in congratulations. Now rewind and do the fight legit. Nicholas D? Only because you donated so much. And also because I like you and respect you and stuff, or whatever. Alright, let's try it legitimately. It pays to be really aggressive against this guy, from what I remember. But, like, just... oh, yeah. Okay, and, like, don't try to jump, I don't think, because he will outspace you here. Or maybe. Okay, actually, jump and stab is working okay here, like it did against the other dudes. But this Shadow Link, this Linkleganger, he can move without moving his feet. Do you see how he's just sliding? That's actually kind of funny. When he moves, though, I think you just want to put your sword under him so that when he lands on it, he dies. Or takes a hit, like he'll land on your sword. Let's try it again. This fight is great. It's so tense. Spell! Ooh, it changed the purple background into a different third color. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Wait for him to jump, and then you get a free hit. If you hit low where he's gonna land. Damn, that's hard. What happens if you use thunder? I don't know. I don't think I have enough magic for that. I don't think anything happens if you use thunder. Oh, he just, like, slides back. That's actually kind of funny. What happens if I jump and stab? Damn. Oh, now I'm Shadow Link! It's hard, Nicholas D. Yeah, Sammy the T, we already did that. I'm trying to beat him the quote-unquote normal way. He doesn't get lost in the shadow of this pillar when he goes to the right. He's not like, ah, a shadow is overlapping me. I no longer exist. Dang. Frozen Stock, how are you? Yeah, this battle hard. Do I have a save state here? I don't, I guess. Let's put one here. I didn't hit him right in the dome there. Oh, I keep forgetting to use the shield spell. This music is different, by the way. I don't think you hear this any other time. You fight this guy in Ocarina, right? Dang, it's hard to get one hit off. Yes, says Genio. Does jump help? This guy doesn't know that I can jump really high. Alright, it helps me dodge at the very least. This is useless, is what it seems like. Yeah, okay, down thrust does not work. Why is it so hard? Frozen Stock? I don't know. Yeah, Deep Ray G, no, we already did that. Everyone's telling me the strategy that I just used to win. As if I didn't make a short about it like years ago. That was kind of funny. That, like, never works out in my favor, which is weird. Input. Up, down, up, down. Okay, I will try that. Now that I think about it, that is your short. I forgot to shield. He can't handle me, look. Is he still there? Yeah, what the heck? He's scared. GED Gaming, what's going on? I hate that YouTube stopped using people's screen names and started using their, like, handle. Their user handle. I can't handle it. But now, instead of having, like, a bunch of cool people with funny names in my chat, it's just like a bunch of numbers. Actually, yeah, what happens if I just run at him? What does he do? Why did Thunderbird drop a key? I don't know. Yeah, also the duck in a corner strategy seems to work a lot better on the left side. Oh, I had a free hit on him, but there we go. Okay, how did I get him to jump straight up like that? Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona saying, if you get it in 20 tries, I will do a surprise. Hey, Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I gotta add 2 more reps to the to-go counter. Let's load that up. I don't have full life here, which maybe puts me at a disadvantage, because this guy seems to have full life here. Alright, do I actually have to react when he stands to stab? Just lock in trust, says Tura Uma Yume. Alright, I do trust you. Okay, what I hate though is that sometimes he'll fake high and then stab low. That's what it seems like. It's so hard just to get one hit on this guy. Bait him how, Frozen Stock. Yo, Jack Gamer says, I like your shorts that have codes. Hey, thank you so much. Thanks for showing up. I'm trying to, like, legitimately beat this boss without cheesing him, and I don't... Oh, there seemed to be something to that for a second. Ariel, yeah, it's BTA around here. Yo, we got 69 viewers, that's hilarious. Yo, Green Dog with the cool $4.99. Hey, thank you so much. One of the best NES games. Beat this on OG NES CRT this summer. Yo, I just found my old CRT. The one that I had from when I lived in Kansas City like 10 years ago. This seems to be working fine. I may have ducked in the corner. Seems to be the best way to do it. Especially because, like, after you get here, you get here after doing a whole-ass difficult dungeon, Green Dog. Yo, but everyone put the dogs in the chat for Green Dog. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $5. Nicholas D, I hope you're counting. Gary number 33, welcome. Catfish Hecking Melee. The committal to beating Dark Link in a proper fight is admirable. Thank you. I only am doing this because I can save a save state. Fire for no reason. And what's weird is that he can actually move while stabbing and I cannot. Unless I'm jumping. Like, I'm trying to come up with some other strategy, you know? Maybe jump helps, I don't know. I can kind of shift him all around here, but... You come to me. Oh, he did. He did, and it worked in his favor. Oh, I think I just figured something out. Okay, when I'm, like, really close to him, that's when he'll jump. Naleb says, pretty sure he doesn't have an upper hurt box. If that's true, that's pretty wild. I thought I was getting him to jump by, like, being close to him. Because jumping is the easiest... When he jumps, that's the easiest time to hit him. Well. There's something to that. There's something to just, like, rushing him down here. I have to take hits for it. Oh, he slid under me. Oh. There, I jumped when he jumped, which is a mistake. Okay. Like, he constantly shifts when I move, but if I move toward him a lot, I think I can bait a jump, especially if I'm going left. Okay, that was pretty close. Okay, so I'm trying to bait a jump out by just, like, jumping at him and stabbing full speed while holding down. Jumping full speed at him and holding down and stabbing seems to get him to jump quite often. And then when he jumps, if you put your sword where he's going to land with a downward stab, that's a high chance of landing a hit. Well, it was better earlier. Need full health, says Frozen Stock. Nah, I just need to play better. Legend of Link is right. Try using Navi to Z-target. Nightwish? Hey, listen. I feel like I'm okay at this now. I feel like I'm about to figure something out. Actually, can I get him? Is there a way to get him to jump in place? Sam Robinson, how are you? Let's back up this way first. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. What was his AI doing there? Ooh, tiny cat. Oh, that was close there. Okay, I might have figured something out, though. Megaton Hammer. Okay, it's actually easier when he's on my left. That has to have been over 20 tries. Oh, I thought that was it. Okay, when he jumps straight up, that's awesome for me, actually. I got my back to you, dude. Come fight me. An even exchange, I'll take it. Rithella, how are you? There he jumped straight up and I actually lost out on that exchange. Oh boy, I thought I had it there. Not a great start. Okay, I'm jumping a little too late there. Yo, 80 people watching me retry this fight over and over. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for watching. He just jumped through me there, which I don't know if there's anything I could have done about that. That's hard. Dark matter? Fighting yourself must be fun. I do it every day. Weird that he's inching forward there. Shoot, he got to the right of me. Oh. Could have hit him there, I think. Oh my god. Yeah. Close. I think I needed one more hit on him. Thought I had him there. Why not use fairy? I don't have enough magic for it. That really didn't hit him. Yeah, Calvin Neff. No, I've made a couple videos about that trick, actually. I'm trying to do it without using the duck in the corner trick. But welcome. Ooh, we didn't hit each other there on that exchange, on that jump. I thought I had him. This is a legit matchup. Yeah, no, I think this guy's out of my weight class. He's a shadow. Actually, what happens if I, like, turn around? Like, if I throw in some, like... Nothing? No reaction to that? Tiny cat. Oh, I got him in a jumpy mood here. Oh, shoot. Well, I was doing good there. Oop. That didn't hit. Hey, tiny cat. He wants pets. I pet the cat in the middle of the fight. I feel like I haven't learned anything. Let's start that one over again. Are we shielding? Shoot, hit me in the back there. As I was trying to escape. How are you supposed to do this normally? I mean, that is what we're trying to figure out here, but like, damn, dude. Guess you need to cast the life spell, like, a lot. You need to get here with full health and magic. Sears, and it's Thursday. Oh, I forgot to do this. Yeah, what if I jump, like, earlier and try to fall down on him? No, you want to jump up at him. I think, anyway. I think my brother just spams crouch jump slash. Says Rogue Effect. Chocolate Kitty, how are you? I'm trying to beat a very difficult boss, like, without cheesing him. Or at least with some other cheesy strategy than the one that we did earlier. Ariel, I'm trying. Okay. We're starting over. Doc Sigma. Yeah, maybe the standing attack when I'm jumping is a little more reliable. There's something to that. Okay. I think what I do is I run at him, jump full speed at him with a crouch stab, and then fall down with a standing stab. Oh, well there I could have gotten another hit on him. Alright, there's something to that. And then do a crouching stab when you land. Oh, that was so close. I think we needed one more hit again. Alright, so you run up, you jump with a crouching stab, and then do a standing stab on the way down. So crouch, and then standing stab. That is while you're in the air. So you jump, crouch slash, and then regular slash. And then do a ducking stab when you land. That's a combo that's hard for him to handle. That'll net you some hits. And then maybe flee with a crouching stab. Oh, that worked. Whew. Okay. We got one win legitimately. I kind of want to try that again, everybody. Alright. We figured something out, kind of. So obviously shield. And then when you run at this guy, you want to do a crouching stab. He's gonna stay there while I give an explanation about how to defeat him. But you want to run at him at full speed and do a crouching stab like this. Then after the crouching stab, do a regular standing stab on the way down. Like that. And then when you land, you do a ducking stab. So he often cannot handle that. I do feel like it works better going to the left. Yeah, see, I got him there. And then anytime he jumps, if you can put a sword underneath him right before he lands, that's a good way to hit him too. I mean, you have a lot more health than he does, so that's one thing. But he's a computer. Shadow. I stabbed too high there. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought I hit him there anyway. Alright, it's hard, Rithella. Mr. Bobo. Yeah, you gotta conquer yourself to achieve true discipline. What? Oh, I thought I got him there. He's moving real weird this time. What do you mean, boy? I hit him. He didn't block that. Well, now I'm just getting unlucky, I feel like. Just like the probability that that technique works is, I don't know, 50% or something. But I just wasn't getting good luck with it. Or there's something that I just don't understand. Oh, I could have hit him there. Huh, it's like suddenly not working again. Shouldn't have said my plan. Yeah, now he knows exactly what I'm gonna do. Jay the Magistrate. Welcome, by the way. Let's start over. William Scavengerfish, how are you? I've been trying to beat this battle the non-cheesy way for a very long time. I started off 1-0 against this guy doing it the cheesy way. Alright, maybe you, for this strategy, you do want him on your right. Well. Oh, that didn't do it? Ooh, I knew he was gonna jump toward me there, so I baited him out. Alright. We'll count that as a legitimate victory. Let's watch the ending here. Good old-fashioned shadow boxing. Yo, AQ and Auric. We are not getting that. Thank you, Rogue Effect. That's on one of my other pages. You can check the links in the video description. Quentin Lloyd says, let's go. Hey, thank you so much. Everyone put some triangle thing in the chat. We take those. Doc Sigma, we woke up Princess Zelda, I think. This is how she talks. She talks like a fairy sounds. So I have to imagine she's just like, hey, listen, the whole time. Burn the world. Triangles, let's go. That was the Foss, aka the final boss, Jay the Magistrate. Let's do, dang, we got 102 curls to go, everybody. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream, aside from these curls, but let's mess around. Hell yeah, we made it to the credits. Hey, Nicholas Darehead with a cool Swedish krona. 9 Swedish krona. Thank you so much. That's approximately $1. Hey, everyone put the D in the chat, and I see you with the, like, the poop face emoji. Let's go. Let's do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, alright. Hey, appreciate y'all. Thanks for the donos. The chairs. That's right, Sears. Thanks a million. Push start to replay? Sure, let's replay it. And it goes back to the title screen, which is amazing. Well, I don't feel like ending the stream right now. So let's mess around with some more stuff. Ah, 6 doesn't equal 82. Tiny Cat bit my elbow when I was doing that. Got any Zelda tats? Only the ones you... These are my only tattoos, is the Kirby on the elbow here. It's upside down. Or I'm upside down. And then this Kirby on the shoulder. Those are my only tattoos. Maybe someday. Mega Man 2, how about? Bulbman Gaming? That's not a terrible idea. I do want to revisit this glitch that we did earlier. Let's save here. Hey, and the goo has a Triforce next to his name. We put a Tony, too, for some reason. Macaroni, Mother 1? Maybe. Maybe someday. Can I just, like, keep playing from where I left off? Oh, interesting. So you start like a New Game Plus mode. You have all of your level ups and your spells, but none of your items. So I don't have any of the heart containers, so my life meter is half of what it was. Same with my magic meter. But I have all the spells and none of the dungeon treasures or the hammer. That's pretty cool. I forgot about that. You know what? I bet we could wake Princess Link up just by, like, casting some random magic. Thunder didn't do it? Anyway, so, like, let's do let's do the Thunderbird skip again here. So in this room, you do want to cast the jump spell. And then you want to have the fairy spell ready. Whoops. You want to cast the jump spell, then have the fairy spell ready, but don't cast it just yet. And, like, you might want to kill this bubble here. Great. Okay. So I have the jump spell cast on me. That's why I'm jumping real high right now. And I have the fairy spell ready as soon as that hole passes to the left of the screen, on the left side of the screen. You jump to the top of the screen, cast fairy, and then tap up, and you'll fall down on top of the ceiling in this room. Now we basically want to do it again, but you don't need the jump spell for this part. So, stand over the center of this part of the ceiling here, this gap, jump, cast fairy, tap up. You'll fall through the ceiling again, and now you'll be on the right side of the room where you fight Thunderbird. And I can just move to the right without fighting Thunderbird, the penultimate boss, and I can just go straight to the final boss. So that's how that glitch worked. I feel like I didn't explain it well enough in the moment. But then you have to fight this guy again, who is super difficult, as we all just saw. Unless you do this. He, like, doesn't know how to handle this. I figured this out when I was, like, 7, probably. After losing and losing and losing to this guy. Like, my brothers were playing this game with a Game Genie, so we had infinite lives, and we still couldn't beat this dude. Could not even get close, Ping Penguin. But then I was like, let me try a dumb thing and see if it works. And it does. You just duck in the left corner and stab to the right, and you will win that battle. But yeah, I kind of want to see what happens. So if you do the Thunderbird glitch and then go to the left, what happens? Locked. Wait a second. A life bar appears. Oh my gosh! You have to fight Thunderbird from up here. I don't have the magic for it. Unfortunately. That's kind of funny. Am I locked? Am I soft locked? No, he could probably hit me from here, so I could take a death, I guess. And I can't even get out of this room with, like a fairy glitch or anything like that. Ironically, infinite life cheats weren't even necessary. Yes! William Scavenger Fish. But, like, nobody knew that trick back then. Or at least nobody that I knew about it. So I remember telling people who were playing this game, like, yeah, for the last boss, if you just duck in the left corner. If you just duck in the side and stab. Let's try some of this, this has to be, like, stupidly easy, right? To do, like, the first palace if you do the New Game Plus mode. Let's try to thunder a boss and see if that works. Bulbman Gaming? I kinda am. Now you can listen to boss music forever. I can. Let's go beat the first palace, everybody. I don't need no spells. I could get the shield spell. I bet they made it harder like they did for the first one, though. You mean this, second quest here? I don't think so, Dark Matter. But also, I don't quite remember this, so maybe you're right. Alright, let's do this first dungeon. At level 8, everything. I could go get the life increase. My next level up is in 9,000. I don't know which way to go. I forgot what to do in this palace. Have I done anything like this for Metroid? What do you mean anything like this? I love Metroid. I've streamed a bunch of Metroid games. And I've shown off a lot of glitches for those games. Oops. I also have my down thrust and up thrust abilities. Yeah, Vikolai, it's been a while since I played NES Metroid, but usually when I play NES Metroid, the first one, I like to show off, the door jump and the way to get to Turian without beating both mini-bosses. I also like to show off... What are some other glitches that I do in that game? Variasuit without the high jump boots. I'm talking about Metroid for NES. Dang, these guys still take a ton of hits. I like to do the mid-air jump after you go into Morph Ball form, and that helps you easily find Kraid. Going through basically a back door. That sounded a little too personal, bro. Josh? We get really personal on this channel. Like, uncomfortably personal. Does this mean Super Metroid stream in the near future? No, Rithella, because we recently did Super Metroid. On the SNES Classic. That was only a couple months ago. I missed the P. Bah. Oops. I did the exact wrong thing, everyone. Oh my god, that guy was almost as difficult as Dark Link. Dang it, I think I did this exact same mistake a couple days ago when I first came to this dungeon. The lava can have this P. See ya. No, I missed it. I mean, that's a game that I like enough that I will go back and play it all the time. So we might do a Super Metroid randomizer at some time. Because I've been meaning to do that for a while. Dark Link is Dink, that's right. I missed the P, me at 2 AM. Ping Penguin? Look, as long as your accuracy is like over 90%. Josh R? We let the P fall into the lava, so to speak. Oh, a key. You ever think, like, when Link was training to be a swordsman, that, like, the swordsman just taught him this maneuver to, like, jump and crouch and stab? This is gonna be the most important move in your arsenal. Jump and crouch and stab. Never move sideways, only forward and back. Is there a red statue in here? I mean, a red potion in this statue? Maybe there was, but I drank it already. I feel like in real life, Link would be killed pretty quickly in these castles. Now, I feel like he's amazing and a pro, Wahoo Luigi, and Josh Rebstock. This game was released in Japan before the first Zelda game was released in the US. Is that true? I didn't really know that. I know that was the case with, like, the first 3 Final Fantasies. And that's why we got Final Fantasy IV in America and called it Final Fantasy II. Getting owned by these blobs. Whoa, careful. Don't touch that. Ken, I didn't realize that. Ooh, a candle. Just read the wiki because I have ADHD. Nice. Probably, he says. Worth it. 50 bucks in that pea bag, everybody. Is there a max level in this game? Yeah, I'm at it. It's attack level 8, magic level 8, life level 8. Like, when you level up, you get to choose which one of those attributes to boost. And 8 is the maximum for all of them. Oh my gosh, I thought he was coming after me. Did you hear that? That was my neck, everyone. Japan was the place to be in the 1980s. Josh R? I've never been there. What is this fairy doing here? I just ate that fairy. Playing Elliot Quest, right, meow? Very similar, but with a bow, says Faust. Elliot Quest? I ain't never heard of that. Oh, is there a way for me to get magic back? Because I kind of want to did want to try to thunder the boss here. Bah. But I think I need a full magic meter in order to cast that. Hey, that was good timing. Thanks, game. Alright, let's see if it works. This guy's name is Horsehead. Not really sure why they call him that, but let's try Thunder on him. Nothing? He tanked it. He's like, haha, I'm immune and very strong. Oh, dang. I did a ton of damage to that guy. Is there anything else I can do? Let's try Fire. Wait, I have to back up to before I used all of my magic. Ow. It knocks him back? That's kind of funny. This doesn't work? Oh, it does. Alright, that's funny. Ask him why the long face. I'm sure he gets that all the time, Nicholas D. But yo, look at this. We're about to get 8,132 experience, everybody. Shoutouts to math. Let's do approximately that many curls. If Zelda is leveling up, then so shall I. Let's do 20 curls. Alright, hammer curls this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. All right, good set. Whew, baby. 20 pounds, Josh R. But maybe I should graduate at some point to 25. Yo, Baidu 2! With the cool $5 saying, here's some more reps. Also, is this a no magic and no life upgrade run? No, so what happened was, Baidu 2, first of all, everyone put a Baidu or a 2 in the chat. I don't know how you would do the former. Tips and stuff, I see you. But what happened was, we did 21 curls. And we beat the game. We beat the game normally, right? But after you beat the game, what it does is... Oh, let me explain this real quick. Because I'm at max level with everything, if I get a level up, it can't actually increase my attack anymore. But what it did there was give me an extra life. Since you leveled up and it was like, I can't actually level anything up, the game's like, okay, we'll just give you an extra life. But, what we did was we beat the game, and after you beat the game, you keep all of your levels and spells, and your abilities like up and down stab, but you lose all of your items, and the game is like, alright, you can restart the game, and you're super buff, but you lost all of your heart containers and your magic containers and your items, but you still have your spells, and you are still at attack level 8. Genevieve B, how are you? Hey, howdy. How many level ups to reach the kill screen? Genevieve B, I saw just now. Josh R, you actually reached the opposite of that because you get an extra life. Anyway, I don't know what to do now. Let's mess around with some other games. Actually, where am I? Oh, this is the special version of Zelda, huh? Buy something, will ya? In this souped-up version of The Legend of Link, you'll start with a ton of rupees and items. Okay. I bet I have save states for here, though. Yeah, where are my save files? Zelda. Oh, I think at one point I was doing the second quest. But I also have Nefene and Lemon. Nefene, a reference to Fire Emblem, the one with Ike. Let's load up this. Yeah, we beat the game with Lemon. Where am I here? 69 rupees? Okay. Love that. Fight the bee, what's going on? How are you? This must be second quest, right? Because there's usually a dungeon here. XGamer069 says, what's that emu? This is actually the Nintendo Switch, as a matter of fact. And I'm playing it on the NSO. I thought I would have cooler save states for this. Oh, I guess we did beat the game here, yeah. You are great, Zelda 22. Yeah, I guess the last time I streamed this game, I played the second quest? No, that's not true. Oh, want to see something dumb? So if you buy a really expensive item in a shop, you hear how there's no music in the shop? If you buy an expensive item and your rupees are counting down, and then you re-enter the shop as your rupees are counting down, sometimes the music will continue to play while you're in the shop. This guy's never heard this song before. That's kind of neat. We should start the second quest at some point. With Lemon. Yeah, so for those who don't know, after you beat The Legend of Zelda, if you load up your save file again, you'll get to play the game all over, but it's the second quest this time. And all of the dungeons are in different places, and their layouts are different, and everything is harder. Not like everything. Overworld is largely the same, but secrets are moved around. Second quest, woo, is right, Muppet Mower. I will legitimately play this at some point. No one has ever beaten the second quest. That's right, Josh R. No one has. It's crazy that it's yet to be beaten. After, what, 100 years? Dark Matter. Yeah, we'll do second quest at some point, but for now, let's just mess around with it. Ooh, level 1. That's probably the first level I want to go to. I'm guessing I get like a boomerang in this room, meringue. Oh yeah, and Zelda can shoot his sword much farther in this game. Ooh, a banana! Enjoying Streamlabs so far, or is it just the chat box? What plugin helps you stream it both vertical and horizontal? Oh yeah, so the program I'm using is just OBS. It's the one that like everyone uses. I don't really use Streamlabs for much, except for this donation ticker at the bottom, and like, if somebody donates through Streamlabs, your name will appear at the bottom of the screen like that. It'll also appear on the screen for a moment with a message, and it'll make a Kirby sound. But usually, I only really use Streamlabs for the donation capabilities. Hector hard mode, says Zarby. Oh, man. Whoops. Oh, that guy shoots a sword at you, and it does a frickload of damage. That guy's name is either Stalfos or Dave. I can't remember. I lived. I'm at half a heart. Recovered! And I found this... octagon? I could never tell how that was a compass. Oh my gosh. Get your coffee donated $5 saying, like this and the stream. Like this and the stream. Yo, get your coffee. Hey, thank you so much for the cool $5. Everyone put the coffee emoji in the chat for Rogue Effect, aka get your coffee. It's Ham. Thank you, Baidouf2. I just smacked my microphone again. Man, microphone getting abused a lot. Oh, I should use this. I have a whole freaking boomerang and I haven't used it yet. That was pro of me. The boomerang stuns enemies. Pretty handy to have when you're at low health. Sasquatch Jim. And Alias. There's like a weird hand saw in that room. I don't know what that is. Thank you for the beans. The coffee beans. Wahoo Luigi. I'm pretty much a fan of Sega games, says X Gamer. What would you recommend to try first for Nintendo games? Occasionally we do Sega games on this channel. I loved Shining Force. Love Streets of Rage. Not a big Sonic guy. I am a big $5 guy. Look at that. 5 rupees there? A weird fireworm. Oh, he hit me there. But gave me his heart for courage. Boomerang does nothing here. Did I have to fight this guy? I actually don't know. Where am I on the map? Hey, we have this yo-yo. Let's try that. It exploded! Give Big Sky Trooper a try? Rogue Effect, I tried on my costume. It looks pretty good. I'm not a professional cosplayer. Oh my gosh, it's Dodongo, everyone. I wasted some bombs. But I got them back. Yeah, so let me show you that. That was a trick that I use all the time, and speedrunners will definitely use this. But this dinosaur's name is Dodongo. You may have met him in another game like Mario Bros. But he dislikes smoke, according to, like, an old man. So if you get him to swallow a bomb, he'll be like, hiccup, and then he will blink out of existence and die. But another way to defeat him is if you get him to walk into the smoke of the bomb, he suddenly becomes vulnerable to swords. Like, look, sword's not doing anything right now, but if you get him to walk into the smoke, well, I messed it up. Then he becomes vulnerable to the sword and you can kill him. But a reliable way to set that up is, if you get him to swallow the bomb, just plant another bomb directly in front of his face. I did it poorly. Just put another one right on top of him there. With good timing this time. Yeah, okay, you just plant a bomb right on top of his face. Like, you wait a moment or two. And that will pretty reliably hit him with the smoke every time. And then you can defeat him with your sword. And the reason you want to do that is because when you defeat him with your sword, he will always drop more bombs for you. Yes, that's Reznor from Super Mario World. And 9 Inch Nails. But yeah, if you kill them with the sword, they will always drop bombs for you. So that's a real handy trick, everybody. Are all your sunglasses from your victims? Sasquatch Jim, if by victims you mean friends, then no. I murder people and then steal their glasses. Let's do 20 more curls. In the dungeon. Alright. Ready? I'm gonna do the little twisty thing with the wrist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, oh my gosh. Supernate outward to peak the biceps like outward. Sasquatch Jim, Super Nate is what I call my friend Nate. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I'm not a gym guy. I really only ever work out at home, you know. I appreciate your advice. Whoops. Cliff White, what's going on? But like, I'd have to see what you mean in order to really understand it. I'll do one of these, though. Whoa, says Rogue Effect. Wait, what? What were you talking about? Glasses change. Let's play some other game. We just finished Zelda II, everybody, so now I'm like, well, what do I do? Yo, Kirby's Adventure? SMB3, says Cliff White. I probably have some good save states for this, too. Only 2 of them, huh? Well, this one's in World 3, so you know it's amazing. I have 69 coins, obviously. Where am I even going? Let's do the N card. Punch Out, says Nicholas D. Oh my god. Well, first I gotta match this flower with this flower. Sorry, that was a fungus. I meant this flower. And these 2 stars. And, this mushroom here. And these 20 coins. Nailed it. And then this 10 coin. Oh my gosh. And then, this mushroom here. Shoot. I was doing pretty good there, actually. I lost my star for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna fly over this level with the spikes. By spikes, I'm talking about that enemy. His name is Spike. One of the best enemies in the franchise. Because he's got anxiety. Man, I'm playing through this game, I'm playing through every level of Super Mario All-Stars for my channel members. So if you want to watch me play a lot of Super Mario 3, you can become a channel member, you know? Or you could, like, I've played this game so many times, you could just look at my old content, you know? Let's go to game selection here. Literal genius level stuff right there, says Avis. Hey, thanks. Bottom right, always... Mush, flower, star. In that order, Faust? Let's try it again. Yo, Deity Blade. I would love to play Metroid Fusion at some point. Yeah, Mush, flower, star in lower right. Alright, Nicholas D. Let's do some Punch-Out. I'm not amazing at this game. It's not even Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Is the version without Mike Tyson? Do I have any save states? Oh, I do. I have one against King Hippo. Let's freaking go. I doubt I'll be able to beat the first guy, though. Let's just start. Let's just start against Glass Joe, who's from Paris, France. He's 38 and 110 pounds. How much do you think I weigh, everybody? Jovian X. I'm gonna use a different glasses. Let's use the heart glasses because I'll have him seeing hearts. Oh no, wait, stars is what I meant by that. Bop, bop. 120 soaking wet, says Jovian X. Why do you think I'm wet? 140, says Westside Owl. Are we talking about pounds or kilograms here? You can get the world record for this easy. If I just get lucky with the punches, right? Yeah, Nicholas D, like, basically, there's no way to beat the world record, because, like, we've just... I think tool-assisted speedruns have discovered that there's, like, one optimal way to beat this guy. And it's fairly consistent. You just need, like, a little bit of luck. So, like, a regular person who knows this strategy can just try it, like, 50 times, and they'll get it 3 to 10 times. Trevor T says 135, easy. 154 to 160, says Sasquatch Jim. Pound, says Westside Owl. How much do you guys weigh? Just curious. If you knock him down correctly at 42, you will share it with everyone else. Alright, let's go back. Let's just reset. 280, but I'm 6'4". Trevor T? Alright, maybe this helps. I am approximately 5'10" or 11. I'm not sure. 6 feet, 156 pounds. Cliff White? You or me? At least 250 at 6'3". Don't punch him till he charges. Just parry an uppercut as he backs up and charges. Cliff White, that's what I thought. So I just need this guy to, like, not block me, right? Is that how I get world record? Great stream. I'll subscribe, says XGamer069. Hey, thanks. So what's the strategy for a world record here? Don't punch him? It was always Soda Popinski that got me. Jovian X, a long time ago I made a short about it, like pretty much a surefire strategy to beat that guy. It's kind of a flowchart. Another Mario cameo. Yeah, you can't fight him in this game. Best Mario games ever were where Mario is a supervisor. Yeah, more like Super Mario Visor. Wahoo Luigi. Alright, I'm actually just not gonna punch. This guy's a fighter. Got him. Just dodge or block till he charges, but get one super uppercut for that. Give him one belly shot. Okay, so I have to super uppercut him as he steps forward at 42 seconds. Is that it? All right, let's try to get a star there. I love that they have the French national anthem in this game. I see, so... yeah, what do I do to get a star? Yeah, Zipping Lake, he does have one win. If you dodge one of his hooks and hit his gut. Glass Joe versus Gabby J, who wins? Gabby J all day. Anyway, I was 185 like a week ago. Now I'm down to 175. So I'm doing alright. Trying to lose a little bit of weight. Can I do that before 42 though? Nicholas D, how do I get the world record? This is the weirdest Zelda 2 stream. Oh, but a lot of the sound effects from Zelda 2 are in this game. Like Ganon's laugh is used in this one. So yeah, first of all, what is the world record on Glass Joe here? Well, I need to get back in shape, says Zipping Lake. I can no longer do burpees like I used to. Makes me dizzy. That sound was in Zelda, right? That where I dodged his uppercut or his I guess his hook. Main problem at the moment is a hernia, says William S.F. Ouch, that sounds super painful. What do I have here? Oh, and this guy definitely makes a Zelda 2 sound. I didn't know you were tall based off the stream. Sasquatch Jim? Am I tall? I'm like 5'10". Yeah, that's the Zelda II magic sound effect. Like when you cast a spell, it sounds like that in Zelda 2. Wait. So Nicholas D says, to summarize, punch him to your heart's content. At 40, you have a 4-frame window to put him away. No star punch needed. So do I hit him before he backs up? To do his charge attack? And he just stays down, Nicholas D. Alright, we'll try it. Thank you, Trevor T. I see you. Not to brag, but I beat Mike Tyson on this game a couple times, says Casey Jones. Oh, you can for sure brag about that. Do I hit him before he backs up there? Or is it at 42? Yeah, bring his health low, but the important part is the charge. So did you mean at 42 I hit him? Yeah, I was a little early there. Hit left, right, left, right. Oh, actually, Casey Jones, you don't actually want to do that in this game. Because that gives you less damage. You always want to hit with the fist that, on the side that they punch you with. King says, this is the best Zelda 2 gameplay I've ever seen. Chibikami, I see you as well. It doesn't matter which hand I use. We beat Zelda 2. Yeah, now we're just kind of messing around. Okay, if he gets up on 1, I failed. I see. So was I too early there, you think? Oh, that was it. That felt like it. Yo, Cliff White with the cool $5 saying heading out from work and going to the Waffle House. Hey, what are you getting? Keep up with the great stream. Later, Karma and chat. A bolt for the jolt. Yo, Cliff White, thank you so much for the cool $5. Everyone put a cliff in the chat. Put the mountains. There's one that has like a little white snowy mountain on top. That one, Rogue Effect, thank you. How are you going back in time? Yo, my name is Mud. Yeah, so I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. If I just hold ZR and ZL at the same time, it brings up this little timeline that I can move around on with the D-pad. If I press them both at the same time, though, it brings my my like save menu up, so I can make save states or suspend points as they call them. Usually 5 grilled cheeses. Yo, Cliff White, that sounds dope. Everyone put the cheese in the chat. For Cliff White this time. Tiny Cat calls it a cat quake. Okay, so you just have to hit the B button with good timing. You're the only person who realizes MNI means my name is. Yo, my name is Mud. I'm telling you now, though, YouTube is actually not displaying names properly, so it just straight up says my name is Mud. That felt maybe like I was a little bit too late there. Yeah, he got up. Daniel, this is Punch-Out! Welcome. Alright, I'm just trying to tie the world record on Glass Joe, everybody. I used to know the words to the French national anthem. And now I don't. Isn't that crazy how time works? Anyway, this guy is very tall compared to me, but I love that he spits when you hit him. I guess maybe I do too, I don't know. But yeah, the trick to getting the world record on this guy is just to punch him here, like, within a 4-frame window. I think I did it late there. Yeah, if he gets up on one, you did it wrong, apparently. You can take it to the bar and pick up people by showing off your world record. Nicholas D, I can't. Because everyone at the bar that I go to has this world record, so they're not going to be impressed. They're going to be like, oh my god, KarmaJolt, I had this world record forever. That might have been late. Okay, we didn't do it. I gotta get it legit, though. Did you do Nigel Mansell's World Championship? Daniel? Yes. No, I don't know what that is. Also, like, for no reason, I love that Little Mac's shorts. I love that Little Mac's shorts turn from white to green as he walks up here. I guess his gloves do, too. Never really noticed that, because the shorts were so distracting. Speaking of shorts, if I get a world record, I'm making this into a short. If I tie the world record that, like, a bunch of people have. Oh, he actually backed up at 41. I didn't realize that. Hold on, so let's practice this punch here. That might have been late. Whoops. Let's back up even further. Okay, yeah, you can be way too early there. That was probably too late. I, like, felt that I got it the first time I got it, actually. Like, that was it. Okay. I think that was it, too. Funny to think some random kid probably got this first in the 80s and never realized he has a world record. Yeah, because all you have to do is that. Like, that is the optimal strategy. But yeah, watch Little Mac's shorts. And his boxing gloves, I guess. They will suddenly turn from white to green here. Which is honestly a mind game. Optimal strategy. Confuse your opponent with color-changing shorts. And we'll try to get the world record on this guy, everybody. It doesn't matter how much you punch him, I guess. He won't punch you back. That might have been it. Was I late? He stayed down. Guys, I think we got the world record on Glass Joe. Which, like, thousands of people have tied, but this is about as fast as you can do it. Or at least, you know, if you're going by in-game time, that's as fast as you can do it, is 42 seconds. 42.25. I guess maybe I didn't realize that it showed the time down to the 100th of a second on this great fighting screen. Still a huzzah. I missed it by 1 frame. Nicholas D, I didn't get the world record. All right, we trying again. Any tips on how to get the Mario 3 wrong warp consistently? Oh, in World 7-1, Macaroni? I made a video about that a long time ago. But also I think my guy You Can Beat Video Games has a pretty good explanation of it. Naismith, still a huzzah. Alright, we doing it. Ooh, I'm confusing him with my color-changing shorts. And my maneuvers. He can't handle me. Look at this. The window to KO him is 4 frames. The first 2 frames is a 42. The second 2 frames is 42.25. Well, it's okay, Nicholas D, because I'm pretty sure I did it there. Actually, I have no idea. I have at least a little idea. I'm at least 50% sure that I did it right. Hey, look at that. 42 seconds, everybody. All right, we got the world record. I alone, along with thousands of other people, have this world record. So we did it. Good job, says Nicholas D. Hey, thanks. Hey, let's do some curls. We got 50 to go, everybody. 42. Rogue effects? I'm going to do 21 curls. An even bigger huzzah. Hey, thanks, Nate Smith. All right, let's do some curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh boy. All right, let's finish it off with 30 tricep presses. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. All right, everybody. I am Sleepy. You rock, and your show is awesome. Thanks for being the GOAT. Yo, Lord Joe King. Hey, thank you so much. I think I'm going to call it a stream here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching me finish Zelda II, The Adventure of Link. And then it ended up being like a variety stream because I was like, let's play some other games. But hey, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great, and I appreciate you all for the donations. Hey, Nicholas D, thank you so much. Can I get one last D in the chat for my friend Nicholas D? All right, y'all. Wait, obviously. Gotta hydrate on stream. It's delicious. All right. Good night, everybody. Teddy Cat, don't act like you don't know what to do on camera.